pretty real now. The official Blitz fixture of games officially underway next week.
Absolutely. Look, it's great, isn't it? More great basketball in Tasmania, and I think, for our team in particular, it's great to get high quality practice matches and have a look at how we go. I mean, we haven't played any games yet, so it's going to be a really different time for us, and Scott's working really well with the team, so we want to hit the floor and get as much good quality practice in as we can.
How's the organisation feeling? All set and all good to go?
Oh, I think, look, we're set. We're a bit nervous, obviously. We're opening a new arena and we're launching a new team, but I think the great thing is it's exciting, and the anticipation of what's going to happen in the next particularly 3 to 4 weeks is really good and keeps us motivated, and all the staff are really happy about what we're doing. We've got a lot to do, but we've known that from basically 2 months ago when the Blitz was first mooted. So I think that we'll be ready. We know we'll be ready. The arena looks great and the team looks great, so that's all I can hope for.
Obviously the Blitz is designed for pre-season games. Do you, and Roth, you'll be using it to test out players in different positions, blah, blah, blah. Do you hope there's a nice balance of being successful in this Blitz to get off to a nice start momentum-wise? Yeah,
look, I think the most important thing for us is it gives us a chance to work out what the best combinations are on the floor. It also gives us a chance to mix and match a bit. I had no doubt that the first 2 to 3 games, everybody will be feeling their feet a bit and the minutes will be fairly well shared, and we might get a bit more serious come the last 2. Scott, I think by the end of this, wants to know who his starting five is going to look like and who the guys coming in and out for players are, and we'll go hard at it. I mean, we don't want to go out there and be beaten, that's for sure, but I think you've got to take it with a grain of salt too, that there'll be a lot of, finding our feet and understanding that where the players fit in and how well they look in certain combinations, which is really important for us.
Are you happy with the spread of fixtures and how they stand out?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it suits us really well. It's great to play 2 down here at My State Bank Arena first off, and then go north and northwest, or northwest and north, and get the fans there. And we know the northwest particularly has got a great basketball culture, and Launceston itself does as well. So for us to spend that week together up there in the northwest and north really works well. The boys are on the road and can bond, and we're playing in front of great fans. So I think it's worked really well for us.
Why only 2 games for Launceston?
Venue availability was one of the issues. It was only available on Mondays and Fridays, and so from there it just had to fit in with the rest of the fixture. Obviously everybody's got to play each other in some way, form or another, and I think that when you take into account accommodation issues and travelling issues and various other things, it just worked that way that the courts weren't available midweek.
And is the Silverdome out of action because it's being renovated, or was that booked out?
Look, the Silverdome is one of the things that we needed to work out there, is that there is still work going on. We're working through that, as we've said many times, with the government around the floor and with backboards and those sort of things. So it wouldn't quite be ready. The backboards, unfortunately, there aren't FIBA compliant, so we've got new ones on order that wouldn't be ready in time for the Blitz.
Cool. What are you expecting in terms of crowds for your first pre-season hit out November 14?
Look, I think this is actually the best thing about it. I mean, the Tasmanian government's supporting the Blitz down here and allowing fans to come for free. I'm fully expecting that every seat in the house will be taken at all venues. I think they went on sale today, so I haven't had a look at the numbers, but I'd be very surprised if the seats weren't sold out within a couple of days. When I say sold out, they're free, but they're still got to be ticketed for COVID reasons. And again, I think it's a great initiative for the NBL and the Tassie government to come together and do this and give the fans an opportunity to see first-class basketball for nothing.
And how are memberships tracking going into season properly? Are you sort of ahead of where you want to be, or are you hitting your benchmarks there?
Yeah, look, I think we're ahead of where we want to be. We've always said 4,000 pretty well caps us out. We're about 3,500 as I stand here today, and with the Blitz coming and our own membership drives throughout that period, I'm very, very confident that we'll get to that 4,000 number and basically make My State Bank Arena a full house every time we play.
How's the arena coming along?
Really well. Little things to be done over the next week, but nothing that will stop us playing basketball on the 14th. So we'll be ready for the opening of it on the 14th, and we'll be ready for those first games in the Blitz. And I can assure everybody you'll see a very different arena to what it was 9 months ago.
Can you just run us through that? What you can expect that will be different?
Yeah, look, I think it's modern. I'm not denigrating the old arena, but it's modern, it's wood panelled, it's great colours, there's a bit of JackJumper green throughout it, there's charcoals, and there's really good finishing. The concession outlets are first class, and the ability for people to move around and circulate to get food and drink is much better than it was. Obviously now the lower deck has seating all around the court, so there's retractable seating on all sides, which wasn't possible before. And then there's other things like corporate function rooms that weren't there and various things, and in time there'll be a full commercial kitchen which will be finished over the next 3 months. A couple of little things that need to be done don't impact on the actual use of the arena. They're actually being built on the outside, and they'll continue to be done throughout the season.
Well, I think when you started, you said you want to have so many number, I can't remember the figure, over a year. How many days was that?
Look, yeah, I think that my recollection is the last year it was in full production. It probably was used 48 to 50 days. We want to get 150 to 200 days use out of it. It's a community facility, and we need to make sure it's utilised. There's been a lot of money spent on it by the government, and they've been really supportive, but it's our job now to fill it up as many days as we can. If that's every day of the year, that's every day of the year.
Are you sort of hitting that target looking ahead for the next 12 months?
Yeah, we are. Forward bookings are really good. We obviously had to move some things, but there were some concerts that would have been in November, December that due to COVID, with crews coming out of Sydney and Melbourne, we've moved in now to February and March. But they're still going to go ahead. And I think you'll find that 2022 will be a really busy year, and then 23 and beyond will be even busier.
People have been asking when tickets go on sale for the first home and away game. Is that soon?
Yeah, tickets will go on sale for the first home and away game the day after the Blitz starts, so the 15th of November we'll be launching tickets there.
How many do you think we'll have available for Jad? Do you want to put a number on it? Or?
That's a really good question. I'd have to have a look because we've got 6-game memberships and multi-game memberships. We just need to know the configuration for that first game. People had to nominate for those 6 games. We'll have a look at that, and on the 15th we'll know. But I'd say that look at a minimum of 400 general admission tickets will go on sale. We've always said that we need to hold that back and give the public an opportunity, but members will come first, obviously, because they're paid up and proud. But we need the general public to come in because they're our future customers, and I think it's really important that we have tickets for all our home games.
Assuming Larry can't get here for the first game, is he disappointed about that?
Yeah, look, I mean, Larry, he'd love to be here, obviously, but with COVID restrictions and whatnot, we just don't think it's going to be possible. He'll be in some form. We may see him on the Jumbotron, wishing everyone all the best, but ultimately it will be difficult for him with the restrictions and borders not opening till December 15.
Probably a question for the coach, but what about the fitness of the team overall? Can we expect to see every player have a run? I think there's a bit of a cloud over Will, but...
Yeah, look, Chris, I just had a chat with the coach about that. All the players are really fit. Will's coming along really well. His rehab's ahead of schedule. He will play minutes in the Blitz. Probably 2 months ago we thought that might have been a stretch, but he'll definitely play minutes. Everyone else is fighting fit, and it'll be a load thing, 5 games in whatever it is, 14 days or thereabouts. We've got to make sure we measure the guys' loads because we really want to be firing for December 3. That's the most important game for us in the future.